People, it's Sunday morning, 12:53 a.m. You see it's 4/19/2026. 4/19 is the anniversary date of Ayatollah Khomeini. Our army unalived him on February 28th of this year. Let me start off with this, okay? It's Sunday morning, late at night, of course. I'm gonna put this video in the description. See the colors of Phoenicians? I'm gonna put that in the description. You'll see why in a little bit. But look here, tonight, I stumbled upon something. Barack Obama, former President of the United States, along with Mayor of New York, Mamdani, they were at the Learning Through Play Pre-K in Bronx, New York. And they were at a school. What I want to bring to you is this thing probably around 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning in case something happens. I'm not trying to panic. All I can tell you is that these numbers, they're off the chain. And what I can tell you is this. That, read between the lines. This is what you're gonna see in this decode. It's mind-blowing. Out of New York. They're in New York at a school. When I saw them there, it reminded me of this and George Bush, okay, in 2001. So hold on tight. Here they are here. They're reading a book called Alone and Together. Alone and Together. You see the colors? It won't always be the exact colors, but look. You got this, and you got this. See the two colors? Okay, just like I showed you at the beginning. Two colors. This is how they speak. This is how they speak. Okay? So, Alone and Together, the name of the book. We're gonna go methodically. At the 13 mark, they begin to sing. You remember the old song, The Wheels on the Bus? They begin to sing that. I'm not gonna have it long because it might be a copyright issue. I'm not sure. Okay, so you know the song, okay? I'm gonna get you into this thing. When you go to the 1451 period, there's something I need to show you. There's a little girl there. You see her braids? You see those colors again? Same colors. See the colors? Okay. This was going on there. Just want to show you. Then we have 1822. At the 1822 mark, it's kind of mind-blowing. Watch Barack Obama. You see the X? The 24th letter of the alphabet is X. X means I'm going to take you out. In Roman numerals, the 24th letter of the alphabet is X. I want you to follow me, okay? Okay, so we did Wheels on the Bus, we did the colors, we got the girl, 1822, yeah, we got everything. All right, so let's watch the introduction and go from there, okay? They come in. Look at this. They're in New York at a school.
it going good? My name's Barack. How you doing? And what's your names, guys?
My name is Sasha.
Sasha, I have a Sasha.
My name is
It's kind of crazy. It gets kind of crazy. Now, when they sit down, Barack's going to ask some questions, and they're going to mention McDonald's. Let's see if I can catch that.
What's his first name?
Mamdani.
That's his name is Mayor?
Yes, I'm there.
You went to the McDonald's store? What did you Yeah? What'd you get? Oh, you got chicken? Did you have a sauce with it?
So McDonald's Golden Arches. Now you know that Trump always talks about McDonald's. I've been teaching you guys about the Ark. The Ark. That's a passageway. I'm not picking on McDonald's. I just want to go with the sign. The Ark. Remember, I showed you guys in a few videos already. Let's go to that. In a few videos, I already showed you that we had two major events happen within 64 days of each other. 64 days. And those events are, we had this lady here, Janae, remember she died in Africa, the influencer, 31 years old, and this is Nancy Guthrie. All right, she came up missing, I believe it was February 1st, and she died April 5th, 64 days from each other. Barack Obama, 64 years old. In both these instances, in her home, when you enter her, just before you get to her door, there's an ark. There's an ark, and then she's standing in front of an ark. When I say she's standing in front of an ark, what happens is she's in between a giraffe. Here it is here. You see the arch? See the arch, the giraffe, she's in between the giraffe. And again, there's a gateway just like that in her home. You gotta watch this video. But we're going back to what I said a little while ago. The ark, McDonald's. Ark, McDonald's ark, arch. A passageway into the New World Order is what I'm saying. You'll see when you watch my videos. Okay, so let's go a little bit further. They're there. The child asked about McDonald's. You saw the colors. Check it out.
You got barbecue sauce.
Well, we're getting first read you.
Okay, so you saw the book when you first sat down. You saw the book.
That's his name is Mayor?
Yes, I'm there.
Alone and together. Okay, let's go forward. Alone and together. Guess what? 64 and 64. Barack Obama is 64 years old. What are the odds? 62 is significant. Let's see what I have. 62. I believe the 62nd day of the year is March 15th. And that's the day that Julius Caesar died. 62nd day of the year. What is the 62nd day of the year? 62nd day of the year, Gregorian calendar. Yeah. March 3rd. So that's the blood moon. 3-3. 3-3. So 6-2 is blood moon. 6-4 is Barack Obama. Alone and Together. Now check this out. Here's the song they were singing, The Wheels on the Bus. The Wheels on the Bus came out to 79 like Donald Trump. Also come out to 250. July 4th is our 250th anniversary. And here's your July 4th also, okay? 7-4. The Wheels on the Bus. That's the song they were singing. The 74th day of the year is 3/15. That's the day that Julius Caesar died. I believe Trump is the modern day Julius Caesar. Just follow me on this. Now here's the name of the book that they were reading. Mamdani and Barack Obama. It just came out. Look at that. Alone and Together. The book just came out March 17, 2026. March 17, 2026. They were there yesterday, Saturday, April 18, 2026. The difference is 4 weeks and 4 days. The book is only 4 weeks and 4 days old. Barack Obama's the 44th president. What are the odds? Now look, August 4th, 1961 is Barack Obama's birthday. March 17, 2026, that is when the book just came out, right? Yeah, okay, a lot of numbers, but we'll get it right. Where we at? Okay, let's just go here. March 17, 2026, the book just came out, right? Titled Alone and Together. Subtract that date of the book. August 4th, 1961, Barack Obama's birthday. Barack Obama is 64 years old. And look, you got 7/13. Remember on July 13th, Trump got hit in the ear, they said in Butler, Pennsylvania. He got hit in the head, remember? What are the odds that this book date, subtracted from Barack Obama's literal birthday, would come out to 64 and 7/13, the day that Trump got hit in the ear? What are the odds? Then here it is again, 3/17/2026, the book. And look at this, October 18, 2026, that's the anniversary birthday of Mamdani. Let's look it up. Where is he at? Mamdani. There it is there. That's his birthday, the mayor of New York. So let's go back over it. Mamdani, his birthday, October 18th, 10/18/2026. The book that they read is March 17, 2026. The difference is 2/16. The 216th day of the year is August 4th. That's Barack Obama's birthday. The significant thing about 10/18, it reminds you of Luke 10:18, when Jesus told his disciples, I beheld Satan being cast out of heaven. Remember that? It's almost perfect that they're together. 2/16, that's Trump. That's 2/16 is Barack Obama's birthday, August 4th. What are the odds? Now look at this here. George Bush on 9/11, he was reading a book called My Pet Goat on 9/11. Remember that? 9/11. He was reading a book. Okay. I want you to notice something. You see this here? When you get close, I've showed this years ago, especially on my last channel. These look like horns. Okay? I'm gonna go back out. I'm gonna show you. These look like horns in the girl's head. Here it is here. I've always said this. I think I'm the only one on YouTube brought this out like 5 or 6 years ago. Look at that. What I want you to see is this. The face looks like a devil. If you just erase the hair out of your brain, this looks like a devil face. Can you see that? Horns, hair. But look at the V shape with the neck. Just want to show that to you. No one's ever brought that out but me. Look at that. Look at that face. So he was reading this book. This is it right here. The name of the book is called, again, Pet Goat, The Pet Goat. It came out January 26, 1994. The Pet Goat comes out to 45, 45, 45, as in Trump. Look at that. The Pet Goat. Isn't that something? Was it future past? Then look at this. 3/17/2026, the book that just came out that Barack Obama and Mamdani was reading, versus the anniversary of the Pet Goat, January 26th, right? January 26th, right here. The anniversary of that book. It comes out to, in fact, where are we? Let's go back, make sure we do this right. Pet Goat. So yeah, we have Mamdani and Obama reading this book. That's the date. And this is the anniversary of the Pet Goat book that George Bush was reading on 9/11. The difference is 3:16, people, like sacrifice. Jesus sacrificed, John 3:16, the gospel. Also 45 weeks. Look at that. 45 weeks as in Trump. Let me go back and make sure I haven't missed anything. There's so much here, people. It took me hours to do this thing, but we're going to do it to the glory of God. Something's coming, people. Something's coming. Okay, so next, let me show you this. Here's George Bush. He's at the school. See that? See the picture? Now, what I want to show you is that the lady in the classroom, she's got on purple, and there's a girl there. Look! Like the purple and the blue in her hair, almost like the other girl at the other school, right? This is on 9/11. See the braids? See the things in her hair, the color? Teachers got on purple. I've been breaking this thing down for years. Purple. When they had their anniversary, this lady, the teacher, she wore Tiffany blue. Okay, so let's look at this here. There's George Bush's birthday, July 6th. Take July 6, 2026, George Bush birthday. April 18, 2026, Barack Obama and Mamdani, they just visited the school. The district is 79. Trump is 79 years old. That coincidence? Is all this pointing to Trump? Think about it. 3/16, 45, 45, 45. Is all this pointing to Trump? What do you think? Now let's go with this here. We got Mamdani's birthday, October 18th, 1991. October 18th, 1991, his birthday. July 6, 1946, George Bush's birthday. The difference is 45 like Trump and 3:16. What is 3:16? John 3:16, Jesus sacrificed. Is somebody about to be sacrificed? Also, you got 3:13. What is 3:13? Pope Francis became the Pope. That's right, on March 13th of 2013. Oh yeah, you're speaking, ain't it? And look at this here. On 9/11/2001, George Bush was at the school, right? And he was in New York, right? Or was he? I forgot where George Bush was. Let me find out. Which city was George Bush in on 9/11? Florida. Okay, he was in Florida. My bad. Okay, so he was in Florida. Okay. All right. So check this out. We have next 9/11/2001, George Bush. April 18, 2026, the mayor of New York and Barack Obama in New York. The difference is 24. The 24th letter of the alphabet is X, right? And then 7/11. Remember Trump said 7/11 back in the day instead of 9/11? Okay, we're going to go over that. Watch this. April 18, 2016, Trump mistakenly referred to 9/11 attacks as 7/11. Look what date he did this. April 18th, 2016. April 18th. Look at my calendar. This says 4/19, which means yesterday was April 18th. Pearson, you mean to tell me that Trump said 7/11 instead of 9/11 on April 18th, 2016? Right there. And Barack Obama and the mayor of New York on the same date in 2026? Are you kidding me? No, I'm not. I just showed you. 4/18 was yesterday, 2026. Subtracted from 9/11, gave you 24 and 7/11. Trump said 7/11 on 4/18, and yesterday was 4/18. The only difference is 2016 versus 2026. What it decodes. Is something about to happen, people in New York? And earlier, I watched this video early this afternoon, and I thought about it. Look, this is only one day old. 7/11 to close hundreds of stores. Is that a coincidence that I read, that I watched a video on this earlier? And here's Trump here. Watch.
I think what I want to do is I want to talk just for a second. I wrote this out, and it's very close to my heart because I was down there, and I watch our police and our firemen down at 7-Eleven, down the World Trade Center right after it came down.
He said 7/11 instead of 9/11. Now look, Barack Obama on June 14th, Trump's birthday. Barack Obama was in New York on June 14th, 2012. He put his autograph on the One World beam, the new Trade Center building downtown New York. That's his, and I did a video on this about 2 months ago. He signed it with a red pen. See that, a red pen, run One World Trade. Let's look at that date. June 14, 2012, he signed the new beam of the 911 Center of the World Trade. Subtracted from today, well, yesterday when he was in New York at the school, 4/18. That was 13 years ago in 44. Barack Obama's the 44th president. What are the odds? Also 7/22. 7/22, that's when Abraham Lincoln took his last breath at 7:22 a.m. What else we got? April 18th was yesterday. October 18, 2026. That's Mamdani's birthday, the mayor of New York. Difference is 183. What is 183? The 183rd day of the year is 7/2. What's 7/2? 7/2 is the code number for the USS Abraham Lincoln. Wow. I think I'm done. People, what you think? Is something about to happen in New York? Is something gonna happen in New York, people? I'm telling you. God had me stumble upon this. It's speaking. Something's about to go down. I don't know when, people. I don't know. I pray not tomorrow, but I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna put this out around 7:30 in the morning. God bless you. Guys have a safe night. We pray for New York and pray for the world. God bless. Oh, you know what? I think I have some pictures. Let me double check. I'm not sure if I went over all of them. That's from 9/11. That's the teacher that was with Bush. She's in purple. Purple. I showed you that already. The X with Barack Obama. Isn't that something? There, he's with the girl again. See the braids, purple and the blue. Mamdani, purple and the blue in the background. See that? Something else. You guys have a great night. God bless. Thank you.